What's up guys, this is Dr. Mas Qureshi and today we are gonna talk about not one, not two, but three topics, which is first different layers, then optic tract, and third their lesion on its pathway. Okay, so before we jump into this topic, I want to ask you a simple question. What if you miss one of my वीडियोस एंड उसी से 2-3 MCQs आ जाते हैं और आपके एक फ्रेंड ने चूंकि वो वीडियो देखी होती है और वो उस MCQs को ठीक कर लेती है, ऑनेस्टली टेल मी, वोंट यू रिग्रेट इट? अगर आपने वो वीडियो देखी होती, यू वुड बी एबल टू करेक्ट दोज MCQs एंड स्कोर गुड मार्क्स. सो डू मी अ फेवर, click the notification bell and after you subscribe to my channel, and this is how you do it. Click the red icon which says subscribe, then click the bell and click all. Whenever I upload the video, you won't miss it. Because I take difficult topics and make it easy for you guys ताकि आप लोगों को MCQ solve करने में आसानी हो. Also, you can text me directly on my WhatsApp. All you have to do is type in name, city and college of graduation on 92-332-554-2281. I'll send you the link of my new uploaded videos. You can ask me questions directly or plans how to study or how to get started. Those who have subscribed, thank you so much for all the support you have been giving me. Now back to the video. So let's jump into the topic. First, जब भी कभी आपके पास light आ जाती है, सही है. So the thing is कि it is refracted, it is very in different frequencies, in different amplitude, in different wavelengths. ठीक है. So what happens is कि you have the first layer which is the pigmented layer. ठीक है. And what it does is कि उसका बहुत important function है, and that function is to convert the cis retinol into all trans retinol. I'm just gonna write because I don't have a space here. So 11 cis retinol into the all trans retinol. ठीक है. Okay, so what happens next is कि आपके पास photoreceptor cells हैं. There are two types of photoreceptor cells. Rods here, as you can see, they are just like rods, and cones, of course, in the blue, sky blue, which is just like cones. ठीक है. So this is your photoreceptor layer, which would receive that photoreceptor layer, which would receive that light from the pigmented layer in the form of all trans retinol, जो कि chemical होगा. ठीक है. Then we have nuclear layer, of course, जो कि आपके पास क्या करेगा, that would convey that nerve impulses towards and would synapse on the bipolar cells. Okay, here's the trick. You need to remember, here's a tip you need to remember कि भाई cons, why are they very good in visual acuity? Okay, so why is con does have a very good visual acuity? On the other hand, rod does not, because rods, more than one rod, more than two or one rod would synapse with bipolar cells, and on the other hand, cones would have a 1:1 synapses with the bipolar cells. Okay, so that is why it is less sensitive. Cones are less sensitive because they are less in number with the synapses with the bipolar cells. However, rods are more sensitive. Okay, which I'm going to write in green. They are more sensitive. However, the visual acuity is decreased. So what happens next is कि आपके पास bipolar cells बन जाते हैं. Here's in outer plexiform layer you have another type of cells which is known as the horizontal cells. I'm just going to write it here. These are the horizontal or Mcqs cells, and they synapse on the bipolar cells in the outer in the inner nuclear layer and the inner plexiform layer. But just gonna write here, okay, in outer nuclear layer, then we have outer plexiform layer, then we have inner nuclear layer, of course, then we have inner plexiform layer, which shows the synapses. These are the bipolar cells, and these are the horizontal or Mcqs cells. ठीक है. So what happens is कि bipolar cells आपके पास more than one bipolar cells synapses on the ganglionic cells, as you can see the heptagon or the pentagonal shape here. So you have ganglionic cells. These are your ganglionic cells. all right, and then of course more than one ganglionic cells, they make up an optic nerve. Okay, here I just missed inner plexiform layer, then we have ganglionic layer, then we have of course optic nerve. The optic nerve uske baad jo aayega, that would be optic tract, and that becomes or conveys his message to lateral geniculate body, and I'm just gonna write LGB, which we're gonna be talking about in the further part, in the second part. Then it forms a pretectal nucleus. The pretectal nucleus would convey his message directly to the adenovirus onto right and left as well, and then to the oculomotor, ciliary ganglion, papillary dilation. That is what happens. We are going to be talking about that in detail in the second part, so do check that out. Get it? Got it? Good.